it's Real Talk Real Time 1. I need y'all to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the video. And we're going to jump straight into it, man. This judge, man, when I tell you the judge here, man, just did something. He got everybody in an uproar. The left side, the left always mad. Anytime a gun come out, the left get mad. Everybody go up in an uproar. The judge shouldn't have no gun in the chamber. I think he should have one under his black belt everywhere you go. You a judge, man. Your life is always in jeopardy, man. You handing out years, man. You're a judge, man. The world today, just think about you ruling on the wrong thing. But anyway, man, y'all let me know, man, what y'all think, man. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the video. Let's get into it.
So they called this video wildly improper, but what this judge just did, it's probably the most honest thing I've seen from a bench in years.
To demonstrate, I'm going to start with this SIG P320 that's basically in its stock configuration. That is, this gun is basically in the same configuration it would come to you from the manufacturer.
California just upheld their magazine ban again. The Ninth Circuit ruled that magazines holding more than 10 rounds aren't protected by the Second Amendment because they're just accessories. Yeah, accessories like fuzzy dice or air fresheners. So Judge Lawrence Van Dyke wasn't having it. He broke tradition, said, fuck it, and just made a video. Not a video statement, not a Zoom clip, a full 18-minute breakdown with guns in his chamber, because clearly his fellow judges and the attorneys arguing this case don't know shit about firearms. And the craziest part, the news outlet covering this didn't even understand the guns they were looking at themselves. They start the segment saying he had assault-style weapons in his chambers.
Tonight, a California judge making news after he released a video of himself showing off an assault-style weapon in his chambers.
Except he didn't. There are no AR-15s in there. There are no rifles, no scary black guns, just handguns. Literally just handguns. Not to mention, again, for the 19th billionth time, AR-15s are not assault-style weapons. Then it gets better, or worse, depending on how much tolerance you have for ignorance. The anchor in the clip refers to a red dot as a scope.
That's why you saw him messing with the scope there, or not the scope, the red dot on the top of the weapon there.
Now, he corrected himself, but that one slip shows the entire point of Judge Van Dyke's video. They don't know what they're talking about. Not the lawyers, not the judges, not the journalists, and they're making laws and rulings that affect millions of gun owners who actually do. California says magazines that hold more than 10 rounds aren't protected under the Second Amendment. They call them accessories. Let that sink in. The part of the gun that feeds the bullets is just an accessory. It's like saying the steering wheel isn't essential to a car.
And so it comes with a 21 or 17 round magazine. It has a standard full-size grip. It has a factory trigger, which has a pull weight of about 7 pounds or so. Has front and rear iron sights that are used to aim the firearm. It has this little takedown lever, which is small, and you may have trouble seeing it, but we're going to talk about that some later. And that's what you use to remove the slide and disassemble. Self-defense handgun, which this is another P320.
Tonight, a California judge making news after he released a video of himself showing off an assault-style weapon in his chambers. KCAL News assignment editor Mike Rogers at the desk. And Mike, you've been digging into this. It all stems from a controversial California law.
Yeah, that judge is a judge for the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals, and he is here in California, and he disagreed with his colleagues on the Ninth Circuit about how these weapons are classified, more importantly, how the magazines in these weapons are classified. Remember, California has a high-capacity magazine ban, only allowing 10 rounds of ammunition in each magazine. The Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals upheld that, saying it is constitutionally acceptable because they consider the magazine just an accessory. This judge disagrees.
This red dot optic is just like this magazine. It makes the firearm more dangerous when it's misused, but it also makes the firearm work better for its intended purpose.
Yeah, now this is Judge Lawrence Van Dyke. He ridiculed his fellow judges as saying they had lacking a basic understanding of firearms, and he said he released this video as a tutorial. In the beginning of the video right here, he goes to talk about how all of the weapons that he has in his chambers have been rendered safe. His argument to all of this is that essentially any component of a firearm could be considered an accessory the way the other judges are considering a magazine an accessory as well. That's why you saw him messing with the scope there, or not the scope, the red dot on the top of the weapon in there where he talks about how that could be considered an accessory. He goes on to say other parts could be an accessory as well. Now, Judge Van Dyke's colleagues called the video wildly improper. He was very clear, though, Pat, to say that this video did not reflect the official record, that there would be another official record, because him doing so in this way would essentially make him an expert witness, which he is not. He is a judge. So lots of criticism about this video being released, a lot of people not liking the fact that this judge handling guns in his chamber. And
hey, but y'all just seen the video with the judge in the chamber, man, with the guns and everything. You know, I really think, shout out to that judge, man, for even standing up, you know, explaining that, as you see, you know, a couple of his colleagues, you know, voted against him and what he believed, you know, what he believed. Hey, man, hey, judge, you need to come on and move to Florida, man. Come on and move to Florida, man. It's crazy over there in California, you know. Seems like to me, they inviting crime over there. They inviting it almost, you know. Like I said, man, I ain't with the police, but it just seemed like to me, man, that you're inviting crime, man, when you banning guns that would protect the people in their house, that would protect the citizens. Like, I mean, I don't see a assault-style rifle, AR-15. That gun can protect you, man. House protection. I don't know, man. It just sounds crazy to me that somewhat, like, I just can't see that happening in Florida. Those guns being banned. Like, no, man. You know, when you're talking about guns, man, anybody that's a gun enthusiast, anybody that handles guns on the daily, I'm a convicted felon, so I can't handle no guns, man. But anybody handling guns, man, Florida is the spot for you. You know, because your rights gonna always be protected over everybody in Florida. Your rights are always going to be protected in Florida, man. Over any county that you in, I can guarantee you that your rights going to be protected in Florida. And just say, for instance, somebody breaks in your house and you have to use your AR style rifle to protect your home. Or somebody in the house had to use a pistol that has more than 10 rounds. And it got 17 rounds in it because you got 2 or 3 different defenders coming inside your house. How can you limit? It just sounds crazy. How can you limit? I don't know, man. Somebody let me know, man. It just sounds crazy in California what they doing. It just sounds almost like you empowering the criminals inside the community. Like, you know, basically, you know, somebody, 2, 3 people coming to rob a citizen and they don't even got enough bullets because you didn't took away their rights, saying that, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong, man, that you can't have certain magazines that maybe hold 30, hold 20. You know, you got to have one that hold 10. If you got a rifle, it got to hold 10. But to me, it's never too many rounds. And guns don't hurt people. People hurt people. Guns can lessen the crime in your state. So I don't see why guns, if in Florida, everybody is allowed to have a gun. You don't even need a license to have a gun in Florida. You know what that says? Everybody has a gun. And whether it's a woman, whether it's a man, if you go and you run in a store in Florida, or you run inside a Walmart, or you run inside a school, wherever you go at, somebody allowed to have a gun or guns inside that store, and you're not going to make it out of that store. And in Florida, if that happens, the police department, the sheriff department, Grady Judge, whatever county you in, 9 times out of 10, what they're going to say is why you didn't shoot more. You know? Go and look at the videos, man, of Grady Judge, man. Y'all know if y'all know him, man. Polk County, Florida, man. Go look at what he say, man, when it comes to home invasions and, you know, citizens having to use their gun to protect themselves. Oh, they mad when you get away. They mad when you get away down here. You know, so you don't have to worry about a lot of times, man. People are running in home invasions. You don't hear about them in Florida. I ain't heard about a home invasion in so long. You don't hear about home invasions in Florida. You know why? Because everybody got a gun. You don't hear about robberies in Florida like that, though, man. I mean, maybe in certain neighborhoods, communities, but you don't really hear about people picking on the citizens. Criminals picking on the citizens? I don't think so. Not in Florida, man. Ain't no bullies in Florida. So anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think about this video, man. It's just crazy to me that the judge, man, will have to come out and basically like go against what the other judges is saying, because, you know, I think this judge is a gun enthusiast. He like, man, this don't sound right. But y'all let me know, man. Am I wrong? Am I getting the law wrong? Am I, you know, I don't know. Y'all let me know what's up. Like, comment, share, subscribe to the video, man.